wait, Tamale, I apologize if I offended you. Us women folks need to stick together.
She kind of like
Be
stops.
friends.
She stops and then she turns around and she says, "What do you want?"
Hey, Tamley ain't no hollaback girl.
She's a strong, independent woman, Tarja.
I agree, and I as well. We need to stick together and be best friends.
Okay, so she asks, "Well, do you have anything to say?"
I say, you know, this town is pretty interesting, but I'm kind of curious about you and the other guy up here. Seem to be dressed similar. Are you guys part of some kind of organization or something?
She says, "No, Lazarus came here a little bit ago, maybe like a week or two ago, and he seems like he's very still trying to get used to this place, but he seems very like almost skittish, like he's worried that everybody's gonna do him harm."
Ask him
But
where
wait.
he saw Thurbius went.
Can I ask her?
So this girl, to Tharja or Tamley,
You came out with me. Where are you, Oz?
Rose, you
There.
gonna be right there?
Yeah, I want to ask her. Wait. So, is there anyone in this town you don't trust other than us? Like, you trust this guy? Like,
Lazarus.
yeah.
She says he hasn't given me any reason to distrust him.
Why is she so distrustful of us and not of Lazarus?
She's
We're
not
strong independent
trusting
women.
of him. She's not trusting of him, but she's not like she's not like worried about him. She's not worried about you guys either. She's more of like just questioning to make sure you guys aren't dangerous.
We should.
Did you guys
be
get
best
this?
friends.
You know?
It's because he has a cape, she has a scarf that acts like a cape. You know, they're best buds.
Yeah. He's
My
got
my
they look
character's a
similar.
witch. I have a witch cape. Come on.
Okay, so Oz, you wanted to ask her about Thurbius?
Yes.
So she tells you that last time she saw Thurbius, he was, walking around with some sort of like feather, that he was saying was his ticket out of here. It was his ticket out of here. Nobody was gonna stop him, and he was gonna, make the big time. Blah blah. All these different things.
By the way, during this point, my character still has the feather in her hat. So
Yes, in your hat.
yeah, I've been having it in my hat the entire time.
Oh, okay, I thought you had it in your pocket. Okay, so she says, she looks at the feather in your hat and is like, seems like he, seems like you got a hold of the same thing that he had.
Yeah, we got it from the Pikachus. They gave it to us for killing one of the evil plants that was like eating them or something.
She says, "Oh,
Or
you killed
something.
Widow Creeper?"
Yeah, I guess that's us. We didn't know what it was, but yeah.
She seems like she kind of like nods her head, like, "Oh, okay, all right then. Maybe you guys aren't as weak as she thought."
Sergeant flexes.
So she says, yeah, he kept saying that was the way that he was gonna get out. And it seemed like it was, when she last saw that thing though, it was like glowing. Like it looked like it had a different look to it. It looked the same, but it was glowing instead.
So I'm guessing we have to find a way to make this thing glowing then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Do you guys want to
Rose.
go compare notes to Big Bill?
Okay.
Because he's been talking to the professor, and you
Oh,
guys
hey,
haven't.
Bill.
I say, what are you guys doing here? You said you wanted to rest. Go rest.
My character says there's plenty of time for rest. Right now, we need information.
You guys also
I
see
say-
that it's still daytime, but the sun is like going down. So
Okay,
like
my
it seems like
character-
it's getting a little darker.
My character
Like
just
towards sunset.
can we get the name tag on these people? I don't know who this is.
Yeah, hold on.
The other person has a nurse join Brock here. Wait, can it be Professor Oak?
You want it to be Professor Oak? I was just gonna call
Yeah.
him the Professor.
Yeah, can it be Oak, please?
Okay, it's Professor Oak. Bam!
Can I ask Professor Oak? You're Professor, right? Can we?
I go, she has the feather, kill her. And leave.
Nice. So he looks at Tharsha, he sees the feather, and he says, "You have the feather that Thurbius had."
I say, I look around at me. Yes, that's me. Yep, I have it. Here it is.
He looks at you. He's like, "Would you do me the honor of allowing me to examine it? It seems like it looks different than it did last time when Thurbius had it." And he wouldn't let me anywhere near it.
Can we go inside your house and discuss this? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to go in?
Yep.
Okay. So he walks into his house.
When do we kill him, Bill?
And oh my god. Okay, so who's going in? Is Rose, are you
I'm
following?
going.
No,
I'm going.
I'm gonna walk here. I'm gonna take out my shovel. I'm gonna start digging a hole.
What?
Good job, Rose. Good job. Good plan. Plan it ahead.
my
I
God.
like that.
I reluctantly shake my head and go in.
Okay, so you guys get pulled to here.
Can we seduce him?
No.
Oh. Can I ask Professor Oak for a starter Pokemon?
No. Okay, so you guys walk here. He's kind of off to the up, in the front or whatever. Hold on, let me give him his name.
Can we clearly see up the stairs?
You guys can see that it's like a little bit raised up, and you can see him like
Yeah.
on the balcony area, whatever.
Yeah.
like right
While
here.
he's walking around, I'm looking around his room for
All
stuff.
right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up here. And my axe. Keep in mind, like my main great axe. Like I don't keep that attached to my back. Like I just kind of sling it over my shoulder.
Right, so you're kind of like carrying it with you.
Yeah.
Because
my
it'd be pretty
character-
hard. Like reasonably, it'd be pretty hard to actually like sheath a great axe. You know.
Right.
So it'd just be
Right.
easier to hold it around.
Right. Okay. So he's like kind of jumping around, like bubbly and stuff like that. He seems really excited. He says he's like, okay, bring me the feather. I'll see if my experiment works.
Say feathers down there, and I point down there at her,
yeah,
thereby
my
blowing
character
any
is-
cover that she had.
My character is just literally just looking through his bookshelf. Totally
So-
distracted.
Oh God. So he says, come up over here. Let's
Oh,
go
did
over
you
here.
say something? Oh, Professor Oak. Okay,
Yeah.
let me go over there.
My God.
Did I?
Hey,
All right, wait. While she is making her way up there, and he is talking to her, is this a book next to me?
You guys, okay, so what you guys see in this place is a lot of bookshelves and like papers thrown around everywhere and
Right.
notes and
No.
stuff like that.
But I meant,
when you guys uh-huh.
I meant immediately to the side of me, like on this table, or is that just for show?
Yeah.
This one here?
Yeah.
That one, yeah, that's like a journal or something that's on the table.
Hey Ben, did I
um,
find anything when I was rifling through the books looking
Okay,
for stuff?
so what you guys notice is that all these books are all about like extraplanar travel, and they have very like precise different like equations and a whole bunch of different like information on all the different planes and
Can I
stuff.
can I pocket one of the notes while I'm walking up there too?
You can. Okay? One of the notes that you pick up says.
Okay,
that,
I draw attention to her immediately, and while he's like talking to her, I'm actually gonna take a look at the journal next to me,
Okay.
and
So
like not
he
really
says-
super trying to hide anything, just like kind of glancing over, seeing what's on it, seeing if there's anything of use, any information on it.
Right. Okay. So you basically he tells you guys, oh, like if you guys are curious about my work, I can help you guys to understand all about it. Like I'm very excited about
Okay,
extraplanar
Professor Oak,
travel.
you show us around your room before you go on, okay?
Okay, so he basically like shows you guys that there's different books on all the different planes and all the ones that he's like looked into, and he has a whole section that's all about this plane and how he's not sure of how many different areas there are, but it seems like each one looks different and has different things in it, and
Yeah, these-
it seems like travel between them is used teleportation,
Sergeant
and so
tries
he
to open
thinks
this
Yeah,
door.
these guys like
that's not a door, that's just like
I don't know. They tend to metagame quite a bit, but oh well.
it's just like a
That's just the
like,
way you play
it's just, like,
sometimes.
more notes and shit. Basically, his entire place
Okay.
is just notes.
It's kind of an evil campaign also, so there's going to be a lot of stealing and shit. I'm just trying to stay as far away from these guys as possible so I don't get wrapped up in it when it does happen.
Hey,
My
Professor Oak,
God.
Professor Oak, can I take
He's
this
here to
Pokeball?
help you guys get out of this place.
Professor Oak, could we have this Pokeball for what is it called?
He says he needs that for his studies.
Can
He
we
asks
have
you
it
to
for
please put it
posterity?
down and come over here and
For
bring him the feather.
posterity? For posterity?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
My character grabs the coffee and goes up.
And slams it on the ground in anger. Oh my god.
Happy birthday to the ground. Yeah.
Okay,
My
so did you give him the
character-
feather?
My character reluctantly gives him the feather.
Okay,
I'm
so
going
he looks
to-
excited. He kind of holds it in his hands like it's like really delicate, and he's worried about like breaking it or something.
My character just sits in the corner and just watches.
So
Okay, he
What are
kind
you
of
doing?
mumbling to himself. He's like, "Oh, it seems like it's inert. It seems like there's nothing going on, but hopefully
The
I
balls
can
are
change
inert.
Yeah.
Oh, surrender.
So he puts it into this machine over here, and you hear some things whizzing and stuff, and blah blah. And he says, okay, like this process should take a couple hours. If you guys want to back in a couple hours, it should be ready.
Okay. Can we save our game on this?
Yeah, you guys can save your game, and you know.
How long
should
would
move
it
any
take
items
me?
around, or
How long would it
anything like
take me
that.
to invent the internet on that computer? What's the craft
Very
check
long.
on it?
Yeah, very long. You guys could probably, you know, like run a ship from NASA and launch it into space from that computer, but internet would be like modem based. It would be
Okay,
very
so, but as I mentioned, like, because these are all like notes essentially in the books.
Mm-hmm.
But you said that the one up here is more like a journal. Does it seem to have any
Yes.
more information that's more like personal to the doctor or to the profession?
Okay. Yeah, so when
Like-
you're reading that journal, you basically see that it's like his, you know, kind of like a journal through like his time here, basically. And so it's telling you that during his time here, he's you know, done basic experiments. So it seems like what the gist of it you get is that like a lot of different people have traveled through, and the ones that have tried to make it out, though they all have to, you know, travel to one of the other areas, and they do that by either finding these tokens which are scattered around, and there seems like there's not very many of them, and what he can see when they travel is that like a portal opens up and he can see to the other side until the portal closes. And what he can see on the other side is it's typically looks like it's like not as friendly, or like there seems like there's hostile creatures sometimes, and seems like there's different things that might make it difficult for people to travel.
Ben,
in that
read
area.
the chat. Read chat real quick. Read that.
I'll go ahead and expand. I'll expand onto the bio just in
He
case you guys
says
are
that,
interested
the
at
different
all.
people, the different monsters that are here, he knows about. You know, there's like the sea, you know, like the Elasmosaurus that's in the thing, and he hasn't really traveled, you know, like down into the lake or anything like that. But it's he knows it's a really big lake.
I asked him,
He
do you
knows that-
know